What up, y'all? It's the Morning Hustle with L'Oreal and Kyle Santillian, and we love it, baby. We keep our door open because you never know who's going to come walking through the door. And today we have some legendary ladies in the building, some of the founding members of the amazing group Xscape, doing their thing. Miss Kandi Burris and Tiny Harris in the building. Good morning. What's happening? How y'all feeling?
Feeling pretty good. A little tired, but you know.
A little tired?
We making it.
A lot tired.
Y'all, when I tell you, every time I look, y'all doing something. Like,
Right.
what is there ever an off day? Because not only are y'all doing stuff, your family's doing stuff, so
Yes.
you're involved in all of that. When's the downtime?
There is no downtime, really. I mean, because we got multiple jobs we juggling and different opportunities we trying to make happen. So, and all the kids.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a lot.
Right.
So it's a lot. And the husband.
So, but
And
like
the
when it's like a
husbands.
Mother's Day or something, do they like say we're all gonna leave you alone today, or?
Mother's Day? No.
That's when you got to spend time with all the kids.
Oh, you know, they have like a little dinner and everybody
Yeah.
come over. And
Yeah,
That
for
seems like
sure.
more work still.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of work, you guys are continuing to do big things. You got the Queens of R&B Tour that's
Yes.
popping off. But you guys at SWV, that's more work.
But it's fun.
Yeah,
Fun work.
okay.
Yeah, we've been in rehearsals for the last, month or whatever. And it's been really, really cool. We've been having a good time because what I've been trying to explain to people is that we have combined our shows together.
Okay.
So it's not like two separate
Oh, that's
acts
dope.
on stage. It's going to be like, verses.
Yeah.
Remember it was like,
Yeah.
That was,
they
yeah.
play a hit, we play a hit like that, but it's going to be like live in full performance with all the bells and whistles.
That's actually dope. So it's not SWV, then Xscape, or vice versa. It's all of you guys
Combined.
That's insane. That's insane.
Did that
Yeah.
take some steps though? Because I remember in the beginning y'all had a little clash.
Yeah, we fell out.
Yeah, I was trying to make it light, but
We fell out when we was doing a reality show, and we didn't speak for a year.
really,
Right, we didn't speak for a year. But we were able to come together, and we sat down, and we literally talked it out. They
Yeah.
said how they felt, we said how we felt about different things, and we were able to get past it, which was wonderful. And we
Nice.
don't have the reality cameras with us this time, so it's no pressure.
Because that's
Right.
going to be more drama. Because some people are showing out for the camera.
I just feel like it is. Anytime, you got a reality show, you're going to have producers that's going to be egging stuff on.
Right.
And you're going to have, people feeling like, oh, she trying to do that because the camera's on,
Right.
Yeah.
It's always going to be something.
Nobody wants to be embarrassed in front of the cameras
Right.
either. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like in front of the
Exactly.
world. You feel me?
Exactly. So people
y'all-
get in their feelings.
Yeah. So, but that's crazy to me that y'all were able to make up and be good, but y'all it's still a little bit of an issue with Latasha
Oh, you talking about and within our
within
own
your
group.
own group then?
Yeah.
Because you can talk to other groups and figure out your issues, right? But
Yeah.
like within, because that's
Right.
it's your sister at the end of the day, right?
Well, Tamika and Tasha,
No, but I mean your sister as far as like y'all sister.
She's
yeah,
our
yeah.
sister,
I thought she meant literally.
No.
We do have sisters. in
Yeah,
our
Right.
group.
yeah. I would never get that twisted because y'all are legends and I know all about y'all stories. Okay.
But is there an opportunity there to reconcile that too?
It's not seeming.
I would say this. I think that we are in a place right now where everybody's really happy. And we're just, as a group, we're happy and we're doing everything's so positive and things are moving in a great way for us. So,
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, we'll never say never.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's pretty much what it is.
The three of y'all.
Yeah.
So, but does that mean you will ever add a member, or is that just
Well, don't need
no,
to
we would
add
never
them
add a
now.
member.
because y'all got it all? You like we could do the lead on that one.
Right, we got that. Right.
I mean, that was the cool part about having a group that everybody can sing lead. It's
Yeah.
like, we never have a time where the show won't go on because we can always sing each other's parts.
Right.
Right.
Honestly, when we lost a member, we all had to step up to the plate and, add more, and I think it worked out great for some of us. I mean, especially Tamika Scott. We got to see her magnificent voice more
Right.
because I think a lot of people just didn't know she had what she had.
Right.
And myself as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's we're doing a lot more than we were back in the day. You know, me and Tamika was kind of like background and backup singers.
I'm not gonna lie, that was what it gave. That's what it kind of
Now you
gave,
can just step
though.
up to the
You know
front.
what? I don't like when people say that. I don't like when people say that because we have multiple hits and everybody has sang on a hit.
Right.
Tiny, do you want to?
Do you want to? And I will say that, yeah.
Who can I run to?
Right.
All of us sang on Understanding. So, I mean, yeah, okay, there were times where, certain people sang more than others, but everybody had their time to shine on a hit record. You can't nobody say, oh, you've never sang lead on a hit song.
Right.
So when I was younger, obviously me and Tiny, I'm identifying with Tiny, right?
Right.
So I'm like, well, when the hell is it's her turn? So when,
What is that?
I said, well, when the hell is it her turn? So then when Do You Want To came out, I was a little girl watching that video like this is
Right.
like it was me singing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can see how y'all can swap it up, but does it ever throw anybody off? Because y'all been performing all these years together. Does it ever throw you off where you're like, oh shoot, it's my part now?
I don't know, like,
Because you switching
Not really.
parts, right?
Okay, so Tamika sings a lot of her sister's parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You know,
okay.
to be
yeah,
honest,
yeah,
like
yeah.
their voices are very similar.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, not trying to take anything away from anybody. They both sing down.
You gotta be careful with what you say
Both of
nowadays.
them
Right.
sing down. I'm not trying to take anything, but it was easy for her to, jump in and sing a lot of those parts. Tiny does a lot of those parts as well.
That's an interesting dynamic, though, for me. And I wish he was here to actually answer the question because you already said the group is doing a good thing, moving in a good direction. But those two are physical sisters, and one of them's in the group, and one of them is not anymore. Like Thanksgiving and Christmas has got to be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the other part about when you say we got to try to figure things out. I mean, that's a family
That's a
family
situation.
thing, right?
So, you got to kind of let them figure that out
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
and then we can talk about the rest.
Yeah,
like
for
I don't
sure.
even think. I mean, no offense to us, but I don't think our feelings are even as important in that
Yeah.
argument
Right.
Exactly.
as the two of them.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
you can't, because
course.
something happened with my sister, ain't nobody gonna be able to get me to speak to her or not speak to her. Like either way,
Right.
you gotta work it out between each other.
So
sure.
that's why
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Well, I want to talk about groups a little bit more because that's something that we don't really see nowadays. Like we got to see a new group. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it, but there's a label that's putting out a group. And when they came out, I was like, oh, dear, you know what? I haven't really seen a girl group in quite some time. Do you think there's space? Do y'all think there's space for groups to start coming back again?
oh, well, that's a cool thing because Tiny and we're both developing girl groups right
Yeah,
now.
that's fire.
Yeah, I have Siren Music. I mean, Siren is the name of the group, but on Instagram, there's Siren Music. They 3 girls, 20, 21. They can sing their butts off.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
I have the OMG girls. I'm bringing the OMG
Yes.
girls back.
Okay.
I'm like, is that a clap?
That was a false sound effect? What's going on?
we're gonna have the OMG girls and Siren. They're gonna open up some of the dates for us.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that.
that's fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
We're gonna
And-
use our opportunity to shine light on them.
Of course. And then, OMG has been in the studio. They've been working. And this time around, it's so different because before, we had writers and all of that. So now the girls are like dope songwriters. They in there recording themselves.
I know that's
they
right.
engineer. They doing
Yeah.
everything. Like, and I'm just in there watching them like, yo, they done grow up. They done grown up. And
Yeah.
I love to see their growth. So I
Yeah.
can't wait to drop some new music on the girls.
Speaking of growing up, like when you guys first came out, I mean, the first album was what, 1993?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
released. Here we are
That
in
was
20.
like yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. So that you guys are now grown women with careers and so many different responsibilities, family, different businesses. When it comes back to going back to those songs that you were first performing back then, does it feel different or does it take you back in time? Like, how does it feel now as grown women performing those songs from at that time period?
It's so crazy. It don't feel different to me.
Nah.
I feel like that's the cool thing about it. I was just telling somebody earlier. With us, our group Xscape and SWV, because we've been rehearsing together, obviously we listen to each other, and we still sound like the record.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
that's talent.
You know, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's, longevity is a blessing in itself.
For sure.
To be able to still perform after all these years and still have people support and want to come see us on stage.
And now you guys are in positions where people are sampling your music at the same time.
That's crazy.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like another check. Yeah, another check.
Yeah, I love that part.
For sure. For sure.
Okay, so when it comes to reality television, because you said it's not going to be with you and SWV anymore, are you going to? I know you're in the acting side right now, Kandi.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your new role in Reasonable Doubt as well.
Thank you. Thank
Okay, but and the Shy,
Thank
you're
you.
dating.
We got questions about that.
You're dating a deaf lesbian.
Yes, on the Shy. I had to take sign language classes
gonna ask that.
for, you know, because on a few episodes I'm actually gonna have to speak, you know, sign
Yeah.
language. But I actually loved it because it made me push myself as an actress to do, you know, that's something totally different that I wouldn't have done on a regular.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was pretty.
Oh,
cool.
you know a little bit. Let me see what this is.
Don't start with me, girl. Don't start with me.
I only
try to
know
put you on
one.
the spot.
I know one sign.
Right.
Yeah, middle finger. I knew what it was.
Oh yeah, that too. They probably like that's not what that means. That means chicken. No, but so, okay, back to the reality television. Is that something that you would get back into doing? Because are you gonna leave the Housewives or
I already left.
you left? So I just went. You made sure. Okay.
I wouldn't even have been able to do this tour if I was still filming, because obviously they filming right now. And you know, last season they was all complaining because I was always gone doing something else. And so there are a lot of things that I wanted to do that I'm trying to make happen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it's the best time for me to like go on and do.
But it's
my
more
own
like
thing.
a pause, right? Like
I don't really have intentions of going back. Okay. So I don't want to leave people hanging like I've been sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm going to be back next year, because right now it's, you know, I'm focused on what I'm doing.
yeah, and it's a lot of different drama this year. I feel like it's gotten a little. If the rumors are true that are out there with the revenge porn and stuff.
You know, I don't even like how they trying to play Kenya like she trying to do some revenge porn. If this stuff was already on the internet, don't make it seem like she produced it or something. Like
That is true.
Right.
And if you came at her with some shade, you know, you cannot say how she gonna come back at you. And in the past on Housewives, they've had so much crazy drama. It's like, okay, when y'all decide where the line is, like y'all just making new rules
That's
now.
true.
Like stop playing. Like, you know, okay, yeah, maybe you could tell her, you know, that was a little too far, Kenya, and don't show it.
Don't show it because it's not out
'Cause,
yet.
yeah, you do have the choice not to
to
play
show
it
it.
in the show and
Yeah.
keep it pushing. Like,
And I feel like that's something that you would pull someone to the side then and like, okay, this is not how we're doing this production.
yeah,
Instead of it
nobody
being
said
like,
cut. Stop.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Put that down.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. Anyway. But yeah, so I don't know the other young lady, you know what I'm saying? If I was her, I would just like own it and be like, hey, honey, I'm married now. Like, my wholeness is deleted. Unless push past this. You know, I just feel like when you're on Housewives, you got to learn how to, you know, because it's not like somebody made it wasn't made up
Yeah.
from allegedly what
You
they
can't have
For
nothing
sure.
in your closet
you
on
know,
that
so
show.
if you know you going on reality TV and you know it's stuff out there about
Right.
you to find, you may not want to do the show if you don't want people.
For
to
sure.
I don't know how
Sure.
you made it. All
14
these 14
seasons.
seasons, because Kandi. No, I don't know. I don't know if I could have did, like, you know, I don't know. It's just a lot of drama filled.
It is
Yeah.
drama. Like, it was a major difference in between the reality that Tiny and Nate
Exactly.
family show and doing Real Housewives. It was night and day. Like, we didn't have any control of what people ended up seeing on Housewives.
Right.
I was shocked
Right.
that you even agreed to do the show because at that time, right, Housewives. I mean, if I'm offending somebody, that's not my point. But you were bigger to me.
Thank you.
Like I just always looked at like Xscape as Xscape. You
Thank
know what I mean? Kandi as Kandi, Tiny as Tiny.
Yeah.
So when you went on there, I was like, how the hell did they get Kandi to agree to this?
You know, I came in on the second season, and realistically, I didn't know if I wanted to like do reality. Tiny really opened my eyes to doing reality TV because that was something that we had talked about doing together before, and I was supposed to be a part of the show that she was doing, which ended up being Tiny and Toya. But the producer decided that they didn't want to have me, and it was another girl on the show.
Really?
Yeah, and then they reached out to me from Housewives, and I was like, I'll take the interview, whatever. But because I had already was working with Tiny on that other show, it made me open
Right.
Yeah.
to accepting the offer to be on Housewives.
But
You know
it's
what I'm
different
saying?
when it's your friends.
Yeah,
Exactly.
honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal. I thought, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go on here and it'll be just something fun to do. I didn't know it was gonna be all that drama.
Turned into something more than you thought it was.
Yeah. I
Because
ain't know
even
that.
with me and Toya, like, it's different. Like, you got a real relationship. Because
Yeah.
we didn't have no drama either. It was like, at each show that I've done, like, it's really not drama. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like something you can, with the family, I can work that out. It's not too much.
Right.
Well, except for the Xscape and SWV shows.
Right.
Except for the escaping that stuff.
So maybe
But
it's
you
you,
were right
Kandi.
about-
Oh wait, no, maybe it's when you come over into the Bravo world,
It's a different world.
it's a different type of production. You know what I mean? They're not gonna let you slide on nothing.
It's set,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
set
that's right.
with different tones though. Like that's what people
Yeah.
loved about watching your shows. It was so family oriented.
Yeah.
It was in such contrast to the reality shows that we had been used to. People were like, okay, we can get more of this positive content.
Yeah, y'all was like the
It was a
hip-hop
good look.
Cosby.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, actually,
Yeah.
we had our own the Xscape reality show before it was Xscape
yeah.
SWV, and that was crazy drama as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first drama shows. The Escape show and then the SWV show. It was totally new for me.
Yeah, that was different for her. For
Tony,
me,
let me ask
I
you
was
this.
used to it.
Last time you were here with Eris, and I know you've seen like those videos kind of went crazy on the internet. Where's everything with her as of right now? Like, what do you guys have planned for her moving forward?
And with Eris, I just been taking it, slow, trying to artist development. I feel like she's 8 years old, so if something comes our way and needs to be done, we'll do it. I haven't been rushing her into the studio or nothing like that. She did the song with Van Van, of course, and people keep asking me for it. When's she coming out with a song? So I guess I'm gonna take her in, but it wasn't my goal to just like brush her in right now. I'm just trying to develop her.
Let her
and
still be a kid.
Get her together. Yeah, but she is nominated for BET Award.
I know that's right. Come on, Eric.
I'm excited about that. She also will be performing. That's a little new. But yeah, I'm just excited to see her growth. She loves it. So
Yeah.
We saw King. He was a little upset because she said Major was her favorite.
Right.
And he was like, that's messed up, man.
We started family drama up here.
yes, because he was like, tell her that next time Pops calls me and asks me at 5 o'clock in the morning to get up and hide eggs for her so she can have an Easter egg. So she wanted to have an Easter egg hunt at the house and we didn't have it. So we went out of town and me and Tip had to leave early. So she called, I didn't have my Easter egg hunt. He calls King, get up and they're asleep. Get up and hide eggs for your sister. He like, yeah, I got her next time. I'm talking about Major.
His feelings look a little hurt. His feelings look a little hurt.
For sure. That's dope. All right, so the tour is jumping off, man. How can people find out a little bit more information about when the cities, you're going to be in their cities, everything that y'all got going on, you guys at SWV?
Okay, you can go to livenation.com, get your tickets right now. I know I've pinned the schedule of the tour on my Instagram page at the top, so you can always go there to see which cities are close to you. But livenation.com, just go there, pull up.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have one more question for you because
Okay.
I don't think we've talked since that happened.
What?
With the whole thing with Keith Lee coming to Atlanta and the restaurants and the backlash that Atlanta got as a city, you as a restaurant owner, like
He came for y'all too, right? Didn't he say something?
No, well, he never ate at our restaurant. He
Okay.
came and said that he didn't like that they had showed him favoritism.
That's what it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
Now, realistically, I'm a fan of, his page or whatever, and I love what he does for black businesses or whatever, and I think that's really cool. My thing is, a lot of people were upset because they were like, oh, he let him in, but my thing is, that day, we had a line, right? And yes, I guess they fans of him too. We always fans of him.
Yeah.
Right.
They, I wasn't there, but our hostess, was gonna go ahead and see his family or whatever. But my thing is, it's like, okay, do you believe that the other people who did not have a line, that he was able to go ahead and see that? He's changed their lives, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if those people had a line, they wouldn't have did the same thing?
Yeah.
They would have
think they would've did
definitely
the
let
same
him
thing.
in, but everybody wants that opportunity, regardless of whether you have good business or not, because all the rest of, let's be clear, regardless of how things look, all the restaurant industry, everybody I know that owns a restaurant, it's like a downtime in restaurants. You know what I mean? Everybody's suffering. So it's like, that's why you invite influencers and different, because it's advertisement.
Yeah, let Rihanna walk into my restaurant. Everybody got to wait.
It's like, we love all our supporters. We love all our customers, but they was taking pictures with the customers. The customers were happy too.
Yeah, they were happy. He was just trying to say he wanted the normal experience as much as possible.
At the same time, he was going to leave at one of the other restaurants that had a super long wait, and they had ran back to try to get him to come back. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we know if it's too long away, you're not going to wait. Right. But everybody wants that same opportunity of having him there.
For sure.
Of course.
For sure.
I mean, I didn't really understand that because I feel like most restaurants do that. Like
they do.
We pull up, but me and Tip pull up. They see us. They got a lining up. Like, wait right here. We're gonna get you in 1 second. I mean, it's just the nature of the business. I mean, just happy.
Y'all put y'all work in to have to not wait in the line at a restaurant. Like, what the? We playing my music in here. Y'all better let me sit down.
Yeah, it's a couple things there. It's like one side of it, a lot of people are fans of the artists that come, right?
For sure.
And the other side of it, if you get an endorsement from that artist, what do people do? They want to come and visit because their favorite artist or their favorite influencer has been there. So it's like you're helping the restaurant as well. So that's why they don't want you to leave.
Right.
So they get you in.
Right. Kandi, where do you hide your sex toys? Because we know you you got the kids in the house. So like, wait, look, Alton has stepped up.
Mike got a dungeon. You got a little room or something like
the dungeon room.
I don't have a dungeon room. I got boxes of toys in my garage. I have a storage room because like every time I get new products in, they have to send them to me so that I can
try them.
Masturbator tester. Anyway, but I do have like a bottom drawer in my room. But I mean, like my oldest daughter, she's living in New York.
Yeah, so you don't got to worry about her going to your
and then my younger two, they don't know nothing about that.
You're not blushing over there, are you?
As much as I say out in public, nobody cares. Like when I'm thinking, I have a whole dungeon tour that's happening.
That's right.
I don't really care about anything.
Tiny, what's your favorite sex toy that Kandi sells?
She said you're going to get some of this smoke too.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't had many of her toys because she doesn't, really supply them. Like she should as a good friend. But I have had the peach. I like the peach. And I had the lipstick. I don't know. I didn't get to use the lipstick. I think I lost it. But I was carrying it around for a long time.
Girl, you don't lose your lip. Like, that's a bestseller. What are you talking about? That lipstick is a bestseller, honey. That's the bedroom Kandi lipstick. Now, we do have Kandi Coated Cosmetics on Amazon now. So,
the businesses are
I'm not talking about regular lipsticks for your upper lips. I'm talking about the lower lips.
Whoa!
That's what she's talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what she's talking about.
Okay. I was thinking you was on your 50, but now I get it. Okay.
I have those too. I have cosmetic makeup as well.
You sell it separately,
but
correct?
I have some toys that look like, so in disguise. So for instance, what you're saying about having kids, if they see a bedroom Kandi lipstick sitting on the counter, they're not going to know what it is because it looks like. Now, I would be scared that my daughter Blaze would get, because she loves real lipstick.
That's around and try to roll
I would have to keep it away.
Yeah, please no.
Y'all look crazy, man. Well, we appreciate y'all coming by this morning. We want to encourage everybody to support the tour. All right, the Queens of R&B Tour is going down. Xscape and SWV. Last thing you guys want to say about this tour that's going on and anything people need to know about it?
You know what? It's going to be the best tour of the summer. You're going to have hit after hit after hit. Starting from the time the concert starts at the beginning to the end.
I believe that.
Yes, if you love good singing and R&B, 90s R&B, man, it's the place to be. I wouldn't miss it. I mean, it's going to be action-packed from start to finish.
I'm going.
Yeah, me too.
I'm coming. I'm pulling up.
This is one for me and the wife to pull up to for sure.
Okay, so that's nice.
So Eris can't just fill in for Latasha?
She always say, I can just be your fourth member. Like, girl. I said, on Tasha's part, she said, I can learn them.
I know that's right. I believe her.
We appreciate y'all, Kandi, Tiny. Thank you so much for being here today. Y'all know what time it is. It's the Morning Hustle.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
We are the Morning Hustle.